magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. This is the most fun session of the entire 3 days, I'm sure, because our topic po is pandemic style, or how to look professional and hopefully pretty also during a COVID-19 epidemic. So let's introduce everyone. Let's bring in first our she's a celebrity makeup artist and a corporate trainer po. She's very well known in the events world. And in the corporate world, she's done numerous commercials. She's known for her makeup and transformations. This lady is Miss Toni Aviles. Miss Toni, how are you?
Hi, hello, Dr. Hello to all our
Hi, Miss Toni.
guests
Kumusta
and
ka?
attendees today.
Okay. Check
I'm
po
all
yung
good and
audio
so
ni Miss
excited
Toni.
for
Okay
this.
ba? Yeah. Okay
Is
daw.
it here?
Okay. Thanks, Miss
Okay,
Toni.
so yes, I am
And
actually so delighted to be invited by you, Dr.
thank you. Ayan po. And we are joined po. She's a bridal couturier po, a well-known designer, a pharmacist by profession, and the loving wife of a doctor. And before po, puro wedding gown ang ginagawa niya. Pero ngayon pong naging pandemic, she shifted to designer scrubs and designer protective wear. So we're going to find out po kung ano po yung mga innovations na ginawa niya to make the scrubs safe but comfortable. She's also married to a doctor, kaya alam po niya talaga, Dr. Mars Imasa, alam po niya, an oncologist. So alam po nila talaga kung ano po yung kailangan. I'm here and happy to welcome Ms. Zandra Lim Imasa. Zandra, how are you?
Hi, Doc. Good afternoon. I'm good, thank you. And thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about about this stuff, quality or the image of the importance of image of doctors.
Malaking bagay ito, Zandra. Ikaw alam mo to dahil asawa ka ng doktor. And I think that's also one of the reasons kung bakit mo rin kinonceptualize yung scrub suits. Ano, hindi mo maatim yung mga sinusuot ng mga tao prior to the pandemic. Nakaka-offend. Or as my son says, cringy, mama, cringy. So, inayos po ni Zandra yung mga cringy scrub suit niyo. Okay, bumili kayo sa kanya. And lastly, the person who will explain to us, he is why style and image matter and how it can help or hurt your professional yung professional image niyo po at yung pagka-doktor niyo po. So pwede po siyang tumulong, pwede rin po siyang maging malaking sagabal. And I'm not kidding about this because I'm a psychologist, I know about it, and he's a psychiatrist, one of the most popular event hosts po in the Philippines, multilingual. And he is also a well-known corporate speaker on mental health. Yung mukha ho niya na plasta sa Facebook na po sa lahat po ng mga corporate events. And he truly deserves it, being very knowledgeable in his field. He is a diplomate po of the Philippine Board of Psychiatry, a practicing psychiatrist in various hospitals po. And of course, the most important para sa akin, multiple winner of the Best Dressed Award, none other than Dr. Jerome Go.
Wow, thank you for that very generous and kind introduction. This is a very great privilege to be part and be selected by you, Dr. Ana, to be part of this talk. And I hope I could share a thing or two based on my experience to our young doctors.
Well, Doc Jerome, eto lang kung nanalo ka ng best dress sa mga event and party conferences, naku Diyos ko, kawawa ang mga doktor sa'yo. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. Kasi talagang hands down.
Thank you.
Posturyoso po talaga to. And we will hear his thoughts on men's style, ano, Dr. Jerome? And you'll share with us po why style matters. Tama po ba?
Yes. Thank you. I hope
Okay.
I hope we could go to that topic later. Yes.
Oo, kasi kasama yan ng psychiatry. Kasama yan. Alam ko yan. Okay? So, sige, let's bring in Miss Toni and Ma'am Zandra, and tara po. Okay, I'll read the keys, and then tig-isa po kayong mag-comment, and then Q&A na po tayo. Dadaanan po natin ang dress, image, lighting, lahat na po, formal, informal, puntahan po natin lahat yan. And why you should comb your hair, my God, please do that before a Zoom meeting. Okay? So the case that I received po is, Dear Doctora, I am a millennial doctor. Before the pandemic, I'm always wearing cute outfits with winged eyeliner and high heels. So posturyosa po talaga ako. Pero now that the pandemic has come, I don't know po how to look both good and professional on Zoom. Ako po, I'm also teaching, na-stress po ako kung ano po yung dapat kong itsura on social media. I would also like to look good in the hospital wearing these PPEs because I see so many people posting po their outfit of the day and I'm wishing ako rin po yun. So parang ang pangit-pangit ko na po. Could this hurt me with my colleagues and my patients? So help me po, Doc Jerome, Miss Toni, and Miss Zandra. Okay? So, Doc Jerome, ikaw muna, tell us about style and image and how it helps or hurts your profession. Okay? Tapos Miss Toni and then Miss Zandra. Okay?
Yeah, ako,
Opening statement, Doc Jerome. Opo.
Well, dressing well is a form of good manners, sabi nila, di ba? So, kapag tayo ay nakapustura, definitely it commands respect and it gives us confidence. So, it keeps our frame of mind intact po kasi. So, napakahalaga na alam natin na nakahanda tayo dun sa pagharap natin sa mga pasyente. Alam mo, ang pagiging doktor ay isang malaking challenge. No? Dahil tayo ho ay nagbibigay payo. Yung mga pasyente na pupunta sa atin, most of the time, they are looking for answers, no? And when we give them an advice, we give them a prescription, or we tell them this is your situation and this is the best course of therapy or treatment plan for you, we have to appear and be confident altogether. And that, I think, forms part of why we need to dress well, because dressing well commands respect. Dressing well gives you some sense of confidence and a frame of mind that you are prepared for the day's work in the clinic.
Ganda naman. Talagang it puts you in the proper frame of mind. Later on po, pag-uusapan natin yung mental health. At paano kung madedetect na hindi na healthy pag hindi na nag-aayos. Meron ganon. Okay? So, Miss Toni, please tell us, anong advice mo dito sa bagong doktor? She's a young person. Dati pong maayos. Dumating po yung pandemic. Hindi na po niya alam kung ano yung dapat. Can you advise us on the makeups po? And how to look professional? Opening statement po.
Yeah. So, Dr. Anna, with that kind of case, actually looking good is not just the aesthetic. Actually right now, ang pinaka-importante is how we feel with what we are wearing currently. Like for example, personally, I enjoy myself without makeup. Pero kapag lumalabas ako, like on my social media, naka-live, umaki ng mga classes online, nag-aayos din ako sa sarili ko. I think it applies to that as well. I think mahilig kang mag-makeup, mahilig kang mag-eyeliner, mag-heels. I think hindi challenge or hindi hindrance yung pandemic for you to stop doing what you love to do. I think with that kind of case, kung nafe-feel mo na parang ang pangit-pangit mo na lately, siguro it's about elevate your makeup game. So, kung matagal ka na hindi nag-aayos as parang requirement of your profession, siguro like yung mga online date with your friends. Like ako meron kasi ako mga online date with friends. Nag-aayos pa rin naman ako talaga. With that sense, feeling ko kasi hindi mo dapat itigil yung pagsuot mo ng kung ano yung mga bagay na nakakapagpasaya sa'yo. Because more than anything else, yung paglagay ng makeup, pagdadamit ng maayos, pagsusuot ng sapatos, which is right now actually naka-heels ako. And even before, even the start ng lockdown, naka-heels ako every time I go dito sa studio ko. Nakabihis ako from not just top, But from head to toe, yung hair ko, inaayos ko, I do my blow dry, nagpa-plancha, nagkukulot pag gusto ko. Because doing hair and makeup is actually more than, yun nga, as I said, more than the aesthetic part. Importante talaga yung kung ano yung na-feel natin sa sarili natin. So with that, I'd like also to share like proper lighting. Very important kasi yung proper lighting para maging maayos tayo. So for example, hindi ka naka-fully made up, hindi ka naka-full makeup, natural lang na face mo. All you have to do is i-face mo lang kung saan merong light source. Like for example, sa bintana. Hindi naman lahat merong ring light na later on, ipapakita ko pag nandun tayo sa discussion na or sa full lighting, paano ba ito sineset up. I-share ko from ring light to backlight. Ilagay ako ng mga backlight para ma-explore natin yung look natin kapag tinanggal natin sa isang light na to. And makikita nyo yung total transformation ng professional image nyo online, no? Than yung sa actual. So, kasi yung actual, iba yung online. So, we have to really adjust ourselves with this new norm. So, going back doon sa asset part, like, ano ba yung pwede kong gawin? Pinaka-basic lang. Continue what you're doing, but you have to add some more. And kailangan mo lang tumapat sa tamang lighting para makita yung aura mo. Because ito, kapag nakita niyo ako ng in person, ganito pa rin yung itsura ko. So I think ang kailangan mo lang i-adjust talaga is yung lighting, positioning ng camera. Yung isa-isa yan, isa-isa kong i-discuss sa inyo later on. And I'm so excited kayo. And na-share ko na yan before pa, like a couple of months ago kay Dr. Jerome and kay Zandra.
Ayan. Miss Toni, gusto ko magpa-makeup sa inyo. Ang ganda-ganda nyo. Okay. Thank you. And Miss Zandra, i-share nyo naman sa amin why you think your clothes are important. Okay?
Good afternoon. So, for doctors, I created this as ZLD Active because it will give the doctors the choices to dress up properly, away with the drab, but away with the drab scrub suits, but I give them choices to wear comfortable, trendy, and chic scrub suits. So for the doctor who wrote to you and who asked for advice, it doesn't during this pandemic shouldn't stop you from showing your style. So you have to wear just the right clothes so that your style would still shine through during this pandemic times. And I have I offer scrubs that would look sporty. I also offer very comfortable scrubs and very trendy. And some of the scrubs would allow you to wear your favorite heels. So it's just like ordinary times, like pre-pandemic times. But as we all know, of course, our face are all covered up. So ang nakikita lang is yung damit natin. So the way we dress allows us to exude positivity. So in that way, our style shouldn't suffer kasi it gives a buoyant outlook of your character, or it also gives confidence to you and also to the patient, during clinic and then hospital rounds, and it gives you confidence, and it uplifts the mood of those around you also, not just the wearer, not just the doctor, but also those who see you that you are exuding style despite the pandemic.
Ayan. So, dapat yung personal style mo, wag mong titigilan at pagandahin mo pa rin.
Yes po.
Sino sa inyo ang may-ari ng ring light? Itaas ang kamay.
All of us.
Sinong may isa pang ilaw? Oh, katalo ko kayo. Ilan ang ilaw nyo? Si Ma'am Toni. Nasa ranggo ko ni Ma'am Toni. 2 ilaw ko. Right and left. Tama ba ako? 5. Tinalo na naman ako. Okay, Miss Toni, advise us about your 5 lights. Ma'am Toni, i-share mo yung 5 ilaw mo sa amin.
Ayan. Okay. I-share ko muna kasi yung, as I mentioned earlier, yung lighting talaga, it actually affects so much with your online presence, ano. Papatayin ko yung ilaw muna para makita niyo yung difference kung ano ba yung pinaka-perfect na lighting for you. So, for example, yung backlight na yan, I'll just explain, ano, this is for mga gusto nyong i-level up yung lip. Ay, punta man na pala tayo sa beginner. If you're a beginner, this is the basic lighting for you. I'll just papatayin ko lahat ng ilaw. Okay, punta tayo sa beginner. Papatayin ko muna yung lights para kita niyo yung difference. So if you're a beginner, this is actually the perfect lighting. This is just one light, one ring light na nasarapan ko right now. So I am currently using a standee, like a tripod holder for my cell phone para hindi ko hawak-hawak yung telepono ko. So like for example, if you have a schedule, definitely kapag nag-stream kayo online or meron kayong patients online, definitely ang pinaka-best na tool is your cell phone. So if this is your phone, dalawa yung option mo. Pwedeng nakatayo, this is a portrait, or pwedeng landscape. Okay, yan, landscape. Pwedeng ganyan. Ganyan or ganon. So, ang difference is, okay, explain ko lang, ano. Just make sure na if you are using a landscape, like right now, naka-landscape ako, make sure na naka-unlock yung rotation ng phone nyo para yung itsura nyo online is naka-landscape kayo. So, if you plan to do portrait, okay lang din man yung portrait, pero may spacing nga sa gilid. If you're planning to do laptop, doon mo na ako sa camera, ha? If you're planning to do laptop, I'll just show you, hold on. If this is your laptop, okay. Basically, kita ba? I'll just move a little farther. Yan. Hold on, yan. So basically, ang laptop talaga, andito sa baba. Am I right? So kung nandito siya sa baba, direkta, nakaharap yung camera niyo sa baba niyo. So which is not pleasing actually. Nakakataba, hindi nakaganda. Yung view sa audience mo. And ang pinaka challenging na part is there are times na hindi mo talaga nakita yung itsura mo. Lalo na yung pag-press mo ng live or pag-press mo ng call. So yun yung pinaka dilemma. And yung click na yon is very important kasi yun yung unang makikita ng pasyente mo or ng trades mo. So kung friend mo, okay lang, maintindihan nila. But if you want to really look good at it, you have to level your laptop na medyo mataas. You can like, ang tawag dito, mga books. Pwede kang kumuha ng holder na para mas level. So, dapat ganito. Hold on. Ayan. Ang camera supposed to be directly sa mata mo or a little bit higher kung medyo chubby yung ating face para mas payatinan. And then, ganyan ng konti. So, dapat ganyan siya if you're using a laptop. So, with, since I am doing a lot of like live sessions, meron na talaga akong tripod na ginagamit for my phone. Right now, I'm using an iPhone. And then front camera. So, the front camera is actually HD na rin. Yun ang maganda with the iPhone. This is iPhone 11, I guess, Pro Max. So, maganda yung, maganda yung dinideliver niyang quality ng photo or quality ng video image online. And then another is, naman tayo sa lighting. So this is just one lighting. Ang difference sa one lighting, kung mapapansin niyo, if you're gonna look at my makeup, yung sa makeup artist, very particular ako sa tama ng ilaw sa mukha ko. So with just one light, pansin niyo, isang part lang ng mukha ko ang nag-glow. Tama ba? So this area lang. So kung bubuksan ko yung isang ilaw, kung mag-level up ka na, try to level up. both na ng sides ng face mo yung mag-glow up. But since mostly face yung kaharap natin, I think one ring light will really do. Paano natin gagawin yung ring light? So, may settings kasi sa ring light from maximum to lowest, no? So, umpisahan natin sa walang ilaw. I'll just turn it off. Ayan. Kung walang ilaw sa harapan mo, and you just have your backlight, like for example, andito yung bintana mo. This is one of the reasons kaya nalagay ng ilaw. Kasi there are cases na ito yung nakamagandang spot is yung likod natin is yung bintana. Tama ba? So, ang factor lang, kapag maliwanag yung likod mo, nagiging blur yung harapan. So, parang magdidilim yung mukha mo. So, all you have to do is actually, kung wala kang ring light, harap ka lang sa liwanag. So, you're just gonna catch the natural light and yun yung magiging source of light mo. But it's still totally different kapag meron kang ring light. So, i-open natin yung ring light. So, that is this maximum. Pwede mo yung pinaan. Nakita niyo yung difference. Ayan yung pinakamahina. So, for example, meron tayong iba't ibang klase of person doctors. We have young to old. So, for those who are old, for those who are like mature looking, ayaw naman natin makita lahat ng chismis natin online. So, paano natin dadayain? Actually, I will be giving you a trick paano nyo dadayain yung itsura nyo online. Kasi naman tayo gusto natin maging look fresh and useful, di ba? All you have to do is actually put the lighting on the average. This is the lowest. Taasan natin, 1. This is 3 na. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, 10 yung settings ng action. I think you can go sa gitna, like 5. Like this one. Yan. And make sure na yung baba mo, you can actually use a white towel. White table. Like right now, whitened table ko, white towel. Pwede nyo gamitin yung towel para magbabounce yung reflection, magkakaroon ka ng illumination sa face. I'll show you the effect ng towel. Okay? I'll just grab this towel. Okay. So this is a white towel. Ito yung towel na white. Ilagay mo lang sa dito sa lap mo, actually. Magkakaroon ng illumination yung face mo. Whether you go inward or backward, mas maliwanag sa tignan if you are wearing a very dark, like pants or shorts. One more thing is kapag pala nagbibihis, actually, ako pa nagbibihis, I dress up from head to toe, as I mentioned earlier. It is because iba yung totality ng confidence mo kapag nakabihis ka from blow drying your hair, your makeup, your top, your pants, and then your clothes. So, yan. Another is kung medyo gusto mo nang lumevel up, dun papasok ang mga reflector. I'll show you the difference. Ayan. Ayan siya. And kung gusto mo naman makita talaga ang iyong look, ayan, itataas natin. This is maximum. And the reflector actually gives you the illusion of, ayan, maliwanag siya. So I'm just using a one ring light and then a reflector. So yung reflector actually, magkakasya ng light sa baba para walang shadow. Pansin nyo kapag nagla-live yung iba, mapapansin nyo ang dilim ng mata. Ang dilim, parang puyat. And it's really helpful kapag yung itsura natin online is sariwa tayo tingnan. So not only makeup can do that, but also proper lighting actually is a big plus. So yan. So this is a reflector. Tignan yung difference. Nag-illuminate talaga yung face mo.
Ang ganda nyo, Ma'am Toni.
Oh, like it?
Ang ganda nyo.
Thank you so much. So you have other options. What if wala akong ganito? So, ano pa yung mga pwedeng resources natin? If you have like white cloth, silk, kung may silk kayo na puti, pwede nyo din siyang gamitin kasi yung silk, medyo shiny-shiny siya, di ba? Wag lang yung mag-glitter. Yung silk na tela, pwede rin siyang gamitin kasi it can totally lift your look, your aura. So now, punta tayo sa medyo, sawa ka na sa isang ring light. Gusto ko na medyo i-level up yung game ko. So, 2 ring light ang gagamitin ko. So, taas kamay ng 2 ring light ang gamit. So, So as I said earlier, iba kasi kapag dalawa din yung ilaw na gamit. So I'm gonna open it now. Ayan. So, patayin ko. Can you spot the difference? Ayan.
Yes.
Can you spot the difference now? So,
Yes.
mas buhay yung color. So, it depends sa iyo, no? It depends sa iyo kung how do you plan to elevate your look online. So, hindi natin nire-required lahat na dalawa yung ilaw. Isang ilaw is actually okay na. But if you want to really elevate the game, which is I'm pretty sure most of our millennial doctors nowadays are really into this. So, dalawang ring light would actually help you so much. And with the help of either white towel, may isa pa pala, white towel, the reflector, or a styrofoam, para hindi maingay. Pwede rin foil. Before, foil ginagamit ko, pero maingay kasi pamaan yung foil. And then, styrofoam will do. So yan, marami kayong options for lighting and tools para matulong sa mag-freshen up yung look nyo. Kasi can you imagine, ito yung tanong ko, can you imagine like you seeing yourself? Kasi can you imagine, isa rin yung kausap mo now, like yung mukha mo lang nakikita mo in different aspect ng seeming mo. And your patients actually can have can judge you the way you present yourself with your online presence. So with this, I hope nakatulong sa inyo to. At sana, if you have any other questions, let me know. We are we're so glad to answer all your questions para matulungan din naman namin kayo on how you're gonna set up your lighting. Any other questions, Miss Anna?
Sige, Ma'am Toni, lalabas yung mga tanong later. Meanwhile, ako nagpapakuha ng tuwalya ngayon
Okay.
kay Mana.
Ayan.
Okay. Ayan.
Tulong ba? Medyo mahaba yata yung aking,
Okay lang yun.
about the lighting.
Magkakaroon ako ng private coaching later. So, I think we have some questions already. Ayan. Ilagay po natin yung mga questions. I think I saw some questions po dun sa chat. Ito po. How hot is this?
How hot is it?
Mainit ba having 2.5 lights? Hindi po kayo mahuhulas yung makeup pag matagal na po sa lights. Thank you po. From Nebs. Nebs, can I please tell you, tiis ganda yan, okay? So, Miss Toni, share mo. Mainit ba?
Answer that.
Sige,
Actually,
sagutin mo
hindi.
kasi
It's
Nebs.
because itong studio ko actually, this is air-conditioned room. And most of the lights that I'm using is LED. So, hindi siya nag-o-omit ng init. Hindi siya init actually. And I am wearing sleeves pa. So hindi siya ganun sa init. But if you are using, kunyari, walang aircon, electric fan, I suggest yung electric fan dapat hindi nakaharap sa mukha. It's supposed to be facing your body. Kasi ang pangit sa yung pag nililipad-lipad yung buhok mo, yun. So parang you're not presenting professionally. Nawawala
Thank
yung
you so
audio,
much,
Doc Anna.
Ma'am Toni. Ang sagot po ni Ma'am Toni, magpa-aircon kayo. Ang sagot ko, tiisin mo yung ganda mo. Okay? Sorry. Hindi mo ako nasa garden, dalawa dito ko.
Bumili ng bagong aircon.
Bumili na
Kasi
aircon.
total bahay na tayo.
This is for Doc Jerome naman. Doc Jerome, how about guide doctors for formal conference? Ano po ba ang dapat isuot? Barong, coat and tie, please advise us. Opo.
Okay. Kasi we are in the Philippines, no? I think the most important is the first rule: wear something with collar if you're attending a conference. No? Very important because at least it's the very minimum requirement that you should have when you go to a formal conference, especially lalo na academic kasi mga doctors yung pupunta din. Number 2, wear slacks. Better to wear slacks and of course leather shoes. If you can, then you can put on a coat kasi dito sa atin mainit, but in the other countries like sa Europe or kahit na Hong Kong, Japan, makikita mo most of the attendees talagang naka-coat sila. Sa atin siguro in the local setting, if you're just attending, then at least a collar and slacks and leather shoes. And then if you're a speaker, I think it's very minimum that you have to wear a tie and a coat. Very minimum 'yon.
Thank you, Doc Jerome. Yung advice mo ba, is that for a live conference or for a social media conference? Or both?
I think ano if it's a conference for doctors or it's like a social media conference, meaning kunyari yung ganitong Zoom, same. Like if you're a speaker, you have to at least wear the coat and a necktie, put on a tie. For me, that's just me. Of course, I've also attended other meetings wherein you'd see people wear what they are comfortable with. But the most minimum that I see is laging merong lahat naka-collar. No? Now, kung naka-shorts ka naman dahil Zoom meeting yan or webinar, nobody will know. But at least what is visual is important because it creates impressions, 'di ba? Yung impression is very important. How pleasing you are to the ears and how pleasing you are to the eyes. Eh kung pareho mong nahihit yung target mo, edi talagang 100% yung attention ng tao sa'yo.
Ayan. Doc Jerome, please share with us your outfit.
Okay. So
Ngayon.
today I'm wearing nakaano lang ako today. I'm wearing this long sleeves and then a necktie. And I was kanina choosing whether to put on a doctor's coat pa pero medyo mainit today eh. Hindi na ako nag-coat, no. But like when I'm talking to patients or when it's an academic lecture that I'm attending or speaking at, I will put on a doctor's coat. That's always safe for all of us.
Doc Jerome, pwede bang matanong, ano pong kulay ang tie na yan?
This is
Yan ba
I think this is blush pink. Lilac, medyo pink. Oo.
Talagang ang very few guys can get away with that. But carry niyo po.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Pag malakas na Dr. June, mag-pink tie ka. Did you hear me, Dr. June? Okay. I thought there was a question for Ma'am Zandra here. I read something about the scrub suit coming up. Parang may tanong ata about the scrub suit na nakita ko. Ayan. Ito, Miss Zandra, how did you find or what was, siguro ang tanong niya, siguro tinatanong niya, ano po yung impression niyo ng mga scrubs dati? At bakit po naisip niyo kailangan siyang i-improve?
Of course, it lacked the scrubs that I know, that we all know, are very basic. And ginagamit siya halos lahat. It's not just used by medical professionals, pero ginagamit na din kasi siya with all types of services. Like sa massage, mga masseuse, they use it. And actually for mga, I think for house helps, they also use it for for the yayas, they also use it. So I find it na parang there should be distinct style for medical professionals. So, and also I improved the scrub suits na that I designed based on my observations of the doctors that I know of. Like I have doctor friends who are kind of sporty and who likes comfort more than style. And I have also doctor friends who are very they dress up really elegantly. So they're not into the sporty type of scrubs. So I also designed a collection for them Not for my doctor friends, but for those who are also looking for those chic outfit um, for everyday use, like for in the workplace. And as I've said earlier, na parang yung scrubs lang kasi na, I mean, not just scrubs, but yung outfit lang talaga kasi yung nakikita ng tao eh. Because the face, nako-cover na siya with face mask and the face shield. So, the only thing left for people to see are scrubs or your outfit. So, I wanted for my husband, actually, I wanted for him to wear an everyday outfit that would give a buoyant outlook, and it would exude positivity by just looking at him also. And the and the patients will be happy to see them, looking well groomed. And who wouldn't like to see a well groomed person? So parang sabi nga ni Dr. Jerome earlier, it's or dressing well is a form of having manners or something. So parang ganon. So you dress up well as a doctor. You dress up well for your patients. So when you go on rounds, when you go on hospital rounds, when you go to your clinic, so your patients will be happy to see you dressing up so well. So that's how I base my designs from. So parang gusto ko ganun eh, yung nag-exude ng positivity to people around you.
Yes, yung masaya. Oo,
Yes.
yung napapangiti, no, Ma'am
Yes.
Zandra? Yes.
Kasi yun din yung doc, yung
I wanted to
feedback.
let you know
That's
that
when I first before I went into scrubs, I made PPEs. The not really PPEs, but isolation gowns. And those are the things that they were saying about the PPE. They it made them look it made them feel really good, and even the patients would compliment them, and those people around them were in awe of what they were wearing. So parang ang saya lang sa feeling na ganun pala yung effect ng dressing well. So especially this pandemic, talagang mas maganda to dress up well.
Thanks, Ma'am Toni. Next, Ma'am Zandra, salamat. I wanted to tell you that me and my pamangkin po are satisfied Zandra Lim PPE owners. Ayan.
Thank you.
Pwede bang lakihan yung Zandra Lim para pagpasok ko, alam na kagad nilang Zandra Lim? Kasi napapagod ako pagpasok ko, Zandra Lim. Zandra, please share your outfit with us.
What I'm wearing right now is actually a scrub. So I don it just to promote my brand. This is a scrub made of denim material. So but this denim is very soft and has structure. So it's very elegant to look at. Because as Dr. Jerome said earlier, dapat maganda may color, no? Yun yung minimum for a formal occasion, a formal conference. And this one have a mead color, but it's Mandarin style, and you can close it or you can open it. So it's very chic, and then you can also wear your favorite heels with this, or if not, wear your rubber shoes. So I just wore this, but of course here we can embroider here of course the doctor's name and the specialty. So there.
Ang gusto kong i-embroider dyan, Zandra Lim po. Para lang.
Para alam.
Yung
Tapos yan, Ma'am Zandra. Hindi pwede yung tag, okay? Dapat gumawa ka ng logo para alam nila.
Nasa likod.
Desperado talaga eh, no? Let's have our next question. And inuulan po tayo ng viewers. I think they really need advice po. So, next question po. Ayan. Please put the questions na po. Ito. Doc Jerome, please tell us how dressing can improve mental health. Meron bang ganon? I think so. Please share.
Yeah. During the opening statement, Dr. Ana, sabi ko nga, di ba, it really gives us that frame of mind, no? Being a doctor requires command. Eh. You are sought after by your patient because they are wanting to get some guidance. They are needing help for their health concerns. So, your frame of mind gives you that feeling that, okay, I think I'm ready to face my patients. Yun yung pinakamahalaga because sabi nila, if no matter what you know, if you cannot relate to your patient in a way that they can understand, then it will not matter. No matter how much you want to share, but you are unable to express yourself, then it will not matter. So that frame of mind, frame of thinking and confidence gives you a lot of leverage, no? At saka tatandaan natin, napakaraming poging doktor, maraming magandang doktor. Pero bakit ikaw ang pupuntahan ng pasyente aside from your skills? Okay? So yung galing at yung impression actually matters. Alam niyo minsan pag pumupunta yung pasyente sa clinic, tapos syempre, you don't always just talk about ano po ang resulta ng laboratorio, ito po ang aking maipapayo. You also engage your patient in rapport. Kasi mahalaga na kapalagayan ng kalooban ng pasyente yung doktor nila. Rapport can actually be built with impressions. No? Lalo na sa psychiatry, napakahalaga niyan. Kasi sabihin na natin, bawal lang judgmental, pero it is part of what we call in psychiatry the mental status examination, wherein you observe and assess your patient based on his physical appearance. So when we go very, very into detail with a mental status examinations, you would be assessing your patient's behavior and physical appearance from head to toe. Pati kung ano ang kanyang suot, i-describe mo, kung paano nakaayos yung buhok, kung paano yung demeanor, kung yung mga kuko malinis, kung nakaayos yung damit o gusot-gusot, kung nakachinelas, nakasapatos, naka-closed shoes, open shoes, lahat yan part of our assessment in psychiatry. But in terms of general strokes, yun nga, I think ang pahalaga dito is you give your patient that impression that you are pleasing to the eyes, very knowledgeable with your craft, and you are confident with what you know.
Ang ganda naman. Tama yan, Doc Jerome. Dati, pati yung itsura ng clinic mo, ina-assess kung may mga artworks ka on the wall. At saka kung bagong remodel yung clinic mo. Ngayon, wala nang clinic. So talagang kailangan ikaw na yon. So, thank you for sharing that with us. I think this is for Ma'am Toni. What is the proper makeup sa mga pawisin?
Ayan. So I think the proper makeup for pawisin is BB creams. And then I'll just share kung paano siya ginagawa. Like for example, if you have a BB cream like this, pwede mo siyang kamayin. Pero the best part of applying is with the use of sponge. Kapag ginamit mo siya, I'll just show you. Actually, kahit konting-konti lang. The less, the better. Parang sa makeup naman, less is more. Pag mas konti, mas maganda. So, all you have to do is, pag nagme-makeup kayo, is iba-pat nyo lang siya. Pwede bang kamay? Kasi wala akong sponge. Pwede mo siyang kamayin. But it's a little messy, pero as a beginner, pwede mo rin naman siyang gawin. But just be patient, ano? And then, spot on areas where it is needed. Like, for example, ano ba yung kailangan ng sa face natin? Under the eyes, sa gilid ng nose, kung medyo para may discoloration sa area ng lips, sa chin, dun kayo mag-focus. And since we are doing it online, hindi naman kailangan full pack na full pack. Ibig sabihin ng full pack is full coverage. Unless kailangan talaga natin mag full coverage because kunyari, marami tayong pimples na gusto natin i-cover and then doon tayo mag-build ng coverage. So, kung pawisin ka, ang pinaka-trick talaga is manipis na makeup. Kasi ayaw natin naman na during live, no, nagka-crack or nakikik yung makeup natin. And there is also another brand is actually Neat Fit, parang NEAT. Actually, pwede ko siya, magpo-post ako ng picture mamaya sa Instagram ko or sa Instagram stories. Ipapakita ko sa inyo yung brand na yon. It's actually Neat Fit Face Saver. It's a good primer for those na pawisin. So, pwede mo siyang i-apply prior to your makeup. So, ito yung pwede kang recipe for your makeup. That Neat Fit Face Saver, available siya sa Lazada. I'll share also the link of that one. And then put your BB cream. Kung walang BB cream, powder, blush, and then gloss. Of course, kilay. Importante yan. So, yun yung mga basic lang. Kontian pa natin. Kung pawisin ka, Neat Fit na Face Saver, powder, blush, kilay. Kung nagli-lipstick ka, lipstick. At least, mas konti lang yung step for you. Pero kung gusto mo i-level up, ayan, kumpletuhin natin. I-share ko ba lahat? So, flawless base. So, yung Neat Fit foundation, Neat Fit foundation, concealer, blush, kilay, contour, tapos highlighter, and then lipstick. So, 8 yun. So, from 5 to 8, nadagdagan lang siya.
Nahilo po kami, Ma'am Toni, but I want the name of that primer, okay? Opo.
And
the name.
last pala, Doc, for those pala na really into makeup at gusto nilang matuto more in depth of this, I have a Facebook group which is Project Gorgeous. They can just join there and read some more of the tips na na-share na namin since the start of pandemic, which is last March. Nag-start na kami. So, pwede silang pumunta doon. Just join there. It's free. And you can actually comment and message me through there para maraming matututo as you learn as well.
Ayan. So, ano po, pakiulit, Ma'am Toni, Project
It's
Gorgeous.
Project Gorgeous. Yeah. Para sa tuloy-tuloy na pagiging gorgeous.
Ako, gagawa ako ng Facebook group, Balik Alindo.
Yan. O, di ba? Gusto ko yan. Kailangan natin yan for our well-being.
Balik Alindog ang kailangan ko. Ito from for Doc Jerome. Some of the male MDs are not looking so good. Lalo na po, yung mga bata sometimes masyadong mukhang bata, yung mga matatanda trying to look bata. Anong comment niyo doon, Doc Jerome? Or you should embrace your age and run with it. Anong tingin mo?
Ako...
May positive na bata, diba?
Oo. Doktora, for...
MDs on their style? I see that there.
For me, Doktora, the most important is to remember that we all have our own styles, diba? You have to feel comfortable with what you're wearing. Isipin mo, kapag sinuot mo to, do you think you will be comfortable to attend a conference wearing what you have chosen? Kasi mahirap mag-dictate, no? I also would want to recognize naman that we all have our own identity. There are people, like personally, ako, when I go to clinic, I wear long sleeves kapag rainy season, short sleeves, basta may collar, lagi, polo shirt ako lagi, naka-polo ako lagi, button down, and I have this stack of clothes that are divided as in color, naka-divide in wardrobe ko in color, and printed and non-printed. So, ganun ako. So, lahat ng whites, black, lahat ng floral. I have a 2 tackle box of clothes that are floral because I've come to collect a large number of clothes na puro mga floral design. I like prints So, first, very important is you have to know your style. And then you have to be comfortable with your style. But I think it is also helpful that we ask for feedback sometimes if what we're wearing is appropriate or it is appropriate for the occasion, appropriate for our age. you'd be surprised, no, that there are people who, meron ako mga nakikita, they would wear bow tie kahit na lecture, or, pero that's what they're comfortable with. So, I think as long as you are comfortable with your style, yun yung importante.
I
You will
truly
feel confident kasi.
Tama
I agree
yun.
on that.
Oo.
I agree.
Yes, agree. Kasi kung pipilitin po natin, mahahalata din po. Diba? Yeah.
Tsaka Doc Ana, I think, can I share with that? Parang I think nowadays, it is more important how you feel with what you're wearing than what others gonna talk about you. Tama ba? Kasi
Oo.
para sa akin, iba yung aura mo kapag masaya ka dun sa suot mo. So yun. Pero there's just always a restriction when it comes to outfit nga talaga. Especially also for women.
Ayan. Ako
Can I just share this? I actually prepared some of the outfit lang for those. It might help then other doctors to brand themselves. Kasi syempre, ito pinrepair ko yung color lang. I have texture.
Wow. Gusto ko yan.
Yeah.
Oo.
I have texture outfit here. So, tinan niyo yung difference. If you have texture outfit and then if you have a plain background, it could actually lift the mood, ano? And then depending on the occasion or the need. So, depende sa inyo. For example, online like dates with your friends, o mag-texture ka talaga para lumitaw yung color mo. Another is for example, meron kayong celebration na gagawin or kailangan ng colored, let's go for like really like pop colors katulad nito para mag-pop yung kulay. Pero kung ang background mo is pula, avoid mo na yung same color. Okay? And then last is kunyari kailangan talaga na medyo formal. Yun nga, as mentioned by Doc Jerome, pwede kayo and si Zandra, pwede lang kayo magpatong ng coat and it could actually elevate the game. Magmumukha kang mayaman. Gusto mo yon? Magmumukha kang CEO, parang si Yon Siri. So with that and a little texture, makakatulong talaga siya to look or to lift your look and brand online. So yan. So yan.
Polka dots, Miss Toni, because I like polka dots, but parang nag-hesitate ako. So, Ma'am Zandra, ito sa inyo. Opo. What is your advice when tailoring clothes that you bought online?
What's your advice on
No, tanong po, Ma'am Zandra, what's your advice when tailoring clothes that you bought online? Bumibili ho ba kayo sa Lazada, Ma'am Zandra, or puro designer lang po lahat?
Actually, I bought a few clothes online, but sorry to say, but I had such a huge disappointment that I don't wear it. I don't wear it. I haven't one item I haven't really worn, and it's unused until now because the quality is so bad.
Mahirap.
And
Kasi hindi mo nakikita.
there's this one mahirap. Oo. So and there's this one item that I bought, isang suot lang and then sira na. So I had a disappointing experience with online shopping, but quite ironically, I'm into online selling. So
Zandra, iba ka naman, ano?
Oo. I just make sure that the quality I offer are good. So parang ganun din. So when you buy online, just make sure that the seller is reputable. Yun lang, and make reviews. Check the reviews, and you will see there naman talaga yung feedback na you would want to hear. And if walang review, then talaga yon? It's be prepared for a big disappointment pag walang review. Also, kasi hindi mo alam talaga kung ano yung the product that will arrive, kung maganda ba yung quality or would it fit you and all. So what I do, I always go to now, these days, I always go to reputable online sellers. Kasi even Zara naman meron na siyang online, even H&M meron ng online, Uniqlo meron ng online. So you can just check the old clothes that you have. I think every one of us naman have a Uniqlo in our closet. So you can just check your size there, and then when you buy online, then just refer to those sizes. And when I ano kasi uh, when I present a collection, it always comes with a size chart. Kasi different designs will have a different size chart. So when I also buy, I check the sizing. If say for example it's small, the size is small, but the specs is the specifications of the measurements also correct. Kasi pwedeng small, pero small lang sa kanila yon, but not for you. When it arrives, it may be XS for you. So, or it may be a medium or a large for you. Because especially now, I've been seeing a lot of designs that are loose. So when they say small, actually pwedeng pang large. So if you're not into those styles, so you better be diligent in checking the specs, the specifications of the clothing, kasi sayang din talaga kasi some of the online stores don't allow. I think these days talaga during pandemic they don't allow returns.
Ay, mahirap na. Yes. So mag-ingat
So,
sa
even
online and buy from reputable, Ma'am Zandra.
Kasi you can't return it anymore, and kahit na i-gift mo sa iba,
And then you
nakakaya
end
ding i-gift.
to other persons. Kaya tuwan-tuwa yung mga empleyado ko dahil binigay ko sa kanya lahat ng Lazada ko. So guys, the three of you, inuulan po tayo ng mga tanong. Can we
Which is good.
po? Yes, it's excellent. But can we request po for a short, parang brief lang kasi para mapagbigyan po natin lahat ng fans.
Sure. Okay.
This is Miss Toni. Ano po ang makeup advice niyo po for those who wear mask the whole day? What is your take on the mask ni? Ano po yung, okay. Parang napipimples po sila due to mask. Tama po ba ako?
Yes.
How do we avoid it?
I'll just share kung yung mask ni kasi is actually the friction of the fabric or anything against your skin. So, kaya napoproduce yung mask ni. This is actually a new term started actually by from March or April. So kapag naka-mask kayo, ano ba yung nakikita na lang? It's actually the eyes and the kilay. So ganyan siya, di ba? So the best thing to apply on your face is actually SPF. There's a lot of assortment out there, but personally, I love the Body Shop Skin Defense Multi-Protection kasi look, meron siyang SPF 50 and then maximum level of protection against aging. So it actually builds a barrier from your skin to your mask. And ano bang makeup ang pwede? Pinaka-recommended ko talaga is, more than the foundation, is the BB cream. Kasi meron siyang protection sa balat. So that is my stand on wearing mask. And then, do not forget, your makeup should always parang align, depende kung gaano katagal yung susuotin nyo. For example, sa hospital, kilay na lang. Just wear your SPF and then kilay. Done. Pero kung kailangan nyo magtanggal ng mask, make sure na nakalagay kayo ng blush, ng cheek tint, ng lip tint, and then a little highlighter kung gusto nyo i-level up yung game. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Miss Toni. Skincare is also important. Yun
Very much. Very much.
May tip lang ako with the mask. Yeah, I have additional lang for the mask. No?
Okay.
Because yung husband ko kasi medyo madali siyang mamawis. Sobra, lalo na with the N95. So sobrang kulob na kulob yung natin, yung face. And then sobrang pawis niya sa loob. And then ang tendency niya, since minsan meron siyang beard, so dito yung water, yung perspiration, and then it can also create acne, diba? So magkakaroon siya ng here. So what he does is, pag nilalagay niya yung N95, naglalagay siya ng tissue dito sa lower part ng N95. So parang may catch basin yung perspiration niya. So parang hindi siya nagda-dry up yung perspiration para to clog the pores, which can in turn be a source of be a point of infection or yung acne.
Doc Jerome, what? Thank you for that tip from Dr. Mars Imasa, oncologist. Okay, so parang yun ang fashion model ni Ma'am Zandra, si Doc Mars. Doc Jerome,
And Doc,
wala choice.
Doc, another tip pala for those na wearing mask for a long time. I don't know kung nakita niyo na yung ganitong klase ng device. This one actually helped me to stop mask knee as well. Upon using this one, para siyang respirator. I don't know if some of you are using this one na. So, actually, isa to sa nakatulong para hindi magpawis yung mukha ko during lalo na pag outdoor.
Mag-uusap tayo dyan, Ma'am Toni.
Yeah.
I like that. Doc Jerome, what can you advise for us if you have a bad day for your mental health and you need to show up? Is it okay to cancel appointments because you need to attend to yourself also? Magandang tanong.
Yeah.
We all have good days and bad days eh. That's a very nice question, no? Kasi, syempre, meron ka rin naman pangangailangan sa sarili natin. Pero I think the very important thing right here is to remember that as doctors, we are professionals. So we have to be able to separate what is personal and professional, no? Kasi hindi rin maganda professionally that you cancel clinic schedule, especially when you have patients that are scheduled to see you on that day. I acknowledge that we all have to take care of our mental health. Kaya kailangan siguro, kung talagang hindi maiiwasan yung pagkakataon na you need to cancel because of a very, very important personal matter, then if you're not ready to face your patients, yes, you can. But you have to avoid making it frequent. There is a certain level of professionalism that you have to exude, especially when treating our patients. Parang pupunta ka sa opisina, meron kang pinagdadaanan, pero alam mo na meron ding mga nangangailangan sa'yo. Di ba? Tayo, as doctors, yan yung sinumpaan natin, di ba, Dr. Ana? It's very important that we really give much of what we have of ourselves to other people. It's a service eh. So, you have to put yourself in a very proper mindset that, okay, medyo bad mood ako. Now, I need to reset. I need to put myself into the mood, into the zone. Kaya nga pag nagdadamit tayo, we are getting ready, we are fixing our hair, fixing what we're going to wear, preparing for work, we pray before we face our patients. Alam mo, that all sets the tone for a day in the clinic.
Tama yun. And again, guys, I'm sorry, matanda na ako. That's why it's called work. It's not supposed to be all fun and games. Trabaho to. Binabayaran po tayo. So, if you accept the payment po of the patient, harapin niyo po ng maayos. Yun lang po ang masasabi ko. Siguro mas matanda na ako, kaya mas strict ako kay Dr. Jerome. Worry pero totoo naman, di ba?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Guys, I'm begging you, inuulan tayo, okay? We have to stop at a certain point. But let's give chances to this. Kasi, aminin nyo na, walang forum na ganito ever. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Miss Neb.
Need ng part 2, Doc.
Part 2, yeah.
Yes. Eto. Miss Nebs, Miss Zandra, do you customize scrubs po according to liking ng doktor in terms of design or layout? Or the scrubs you have po are ready to wear or pre-designed na po? Ito, sagot ko, if you're willing to pay, she'll do anything.
Yes.
Tama ba po?
I enjoyed mine.
Couturier.
Thanks to Sandra.
Couturier yan, okay? Maswerte nga kayo, she decided to do RTW ng konti. Otherwise, hindi maaabot yan. Okay, Ms. Zandra, go.
Okay, I used to have premium scrubs. It is customizable, like, but of course it's already pre-designed. But if according to your liking and according to your specifications, then that would fall into another level of pricing. Yun lang yung contention doon. So, but this time kasi it's wedding season, so we don't accommodate right now. But after the wedding season, I will open again accommodations for the premium scrubs. Right now, I have RTWs. So for those who are, I had this RTWs because there are a lot of people who cannot wait. So because having a customized scrubs require time. So the lead time would be really 2 weeks, somewhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So some doctors really don't have the the patients to wait. So they really want just RTW. So I have this RTW, and the styles naman are very wide. Like I have sporty joggers, cargo pants, and I have like linen. I have linen scrubs. I have denim scrubs, just like what I'm wearing, and these are all comfortable scrubs. So, and I'm very stylish, I must add. So, my goal, of course, I think I've said this earlier. My goal here is to, um, you know, um, exude a buoyant outlook and give you confidence, and give positivity not just for yourself but in the workplace.
Ayan. So, be positive using the Zandra Lean Design Scrubs. Ito, ang Doc Jerome, para sa iyo to ata. Ito, totoo to.
Ay.
Please talk about the
Okay.
effect of image on charging fees. Kasi pag
Yes.
yung dapat mukhang social ka para mahal ang bayad sa'yo. Hindi na siya
Totoo yan, Doktora Ana. Talagang alam niyo sa mga young doctors na nanonood ngayon, no, you have to dress according to how much you charge. Kasi kung mura ka lang mag-charge at ang ganda-ganda naman ng damit mo, syempre pwede ka naman mag-demand, lalo na kung hindi lang sa damit, pero yung sa alam mo rin, di ba? So, I think the impression really matters eh. Sabi ko nga, sa dami ng doktor ngayon, sa dami ng mga kapareho ng linya mo, bakit ikaw ang pupuntahan nila? Maliban sa pare-pareho kayong magagaling. Di ba? Kasi masarap kang kausap, magaling ka magpaliwanag, at may amor ka sa pasyente. How you dress creates that impression. So, alam mo, kung makita pa lang nila na, uy, may dating talaga tong doktor, ang lakas nung dating, o kaya naka-Hermes pagpapasok, no? Yung mga babae, o yung, I think, you don't really need to be too flashy, no? You don't need to wear super branded bags or anything going to the clinic. But I think ang important lang doon is you just wear properly, formally, and appropriately.
yan. So, kung hindi kayo maayos, tatawaran kayo. Okay? That is a fact. Okay? So, thank you, Doc Jerome, for agreeing with that. So, Miss Toni, paano pag nag-makeup ang lalaki para mabawasan ang imperfections sa online? Do we use the same makeup as for females? Ay, ang gandang tanong to.
This is
Makeup for guys. Miss Toni, Doc Jen, share. Hindi ko
Ayan.
alam kung paano i-approach to. But guys,
Okay.
help me.
Actually, based on my experience, maraming mga lalaki nang ayaw mag-makeup. But when they experience how I apply makeup, nakita nila, ay, pwede palang mag-freshen up without really looking like wearing one. So, one of the best na pwede ko i-share na pwede niyo mapanood right now, I just uploaded last night yung makeup na ginawa ko for the commercial endorsement ni Sir Albert Martinez. And he himself, natuwa siya with the makeup na sabi niya, ang galing nito parang wala. Pero meron. Kasi makita mo, ikaw mismo sa sarili makakita ng difference with how you put makeup. So this is my tip for you guys. Number one is a primer. A very good primer Actually, sinasabi ko na yan sa Project Gorgeous. I'll post it again. Join that group. I-share ko sa inyo iba't iba kasi marami siya based on skin type. So, number 1 is primer. You need to get a primer to diffuse or parang matakpan ng konti, yung madaya yung ating enlarged pores, yung mga chismis sa mukha. So, maraming klase ng primer na pwede yung gamitin. So, number 1 is yung anti-pawis. Number 2 is kung may mga lines kayo, mga pores, pwede kayong gumamit ng another primer for that. And then, pangatlong product nyo lang is powder. You need a powder that is really kakulay ng leeg nyo. So, if your leeg is too dark, dapat kakulay siya. Kailangan pantay lagi yung face sa leeg. So, yun. With the products, I can technically share with you, marami kasing products available sa malls. But what is the best recommended is depending on your skin type. So, ang pinaka-perfect talaga is powder for all skin type. But for those naman na kailangan ng extreme coverage, papasok na din yung concealer. So if you want to learn more about that, you can send questions sa Project Gorgeous para talaga in details yung masishare ko sa inyo.
Ayan. Okay, Miss Zandra, what colors are good for Zoom? Can you guys give me like maybe a 1 or 2 word answer about what colors do you think you would use and what you frequently use? So, Ma'am Zandra, anong kulay po ang ginagamit niyo for Zoom? Or do you use all colors?
So, yeah, actually, for me, it will depend on your background. Kung ano yung background mo, it should be complementing contrast. Halimbawa, yun nga, mag-green ka, hindi ka na pwede mag-green din. So, it doesn't complement kasi, na siya, it creates a monotone effect. Unlike, with the exception, of course, of white, you can do a white background and then we still wear white shirt or white clothes. Yun yung akin. You have to, depends on the background and you have to wear a complementing contrast. So, with my background, I can still wear white. And I can wear pastels, but not patterned, but not printed and patterned fabrics. So, yun.
So, mga solids ka. Miss Toni,
Yes,
you mentioned
solids.
something about your signature colors. Can you tell us very briefly kung ano po yun?
My signature color is white talaga, ever since. 90% of my clothes are white.
Ang ganda.
Kaya white.
Doc
And
Jerome.
to share lang,
Sige.
pakita ko lang yung shift ng kaya ko nilagay ito from white to white, try to look black. Para medyo professional. Pag gusto mong malandi, yan.
Gusto namin ng malandi, okay?
Dito.
Namin.
Yes.
Ayan.
That's it. May fur.
Shucks!
Ayan. Diba?
Makakahanap ako ng fur nito. Doc Jerome, you mentioned po na mahilig po kayo sa prints. Is that okay on Zoom? And how does it go for guys?
I think it depends on your background. I agree very much with Miss Toni and Miss Zandra, no? Kasi if your background has a lot of designs and colors, maybe you try to subdue it by wearing a solid color polo, no? But if it's plain naman, then maybe pwede naman yung may printed. When I go to clinics, patients actually already anticipate that I'm wearing a polo. So sometimes they would, you'd feel flattered when your patients acknowledge that you're dressed appropriately for the day, or when they, I hope they're telling the truth when they flatter you with a praise, no, about what you're wearing. It really makes your day as a doctor.
Tama naman. Tsaka natutuwa din yung mga patients. Ayan.
Oo.
So, next. White clean na lang, guys.
Yeah.
Dami ko. Hindi tumitigil ang mga tao. For Miss Toni, paano po kung naka-glasses ang speaker? How do you adjust the lighting and the reflection, or dapat ba tanggalin yung glasses? Opo.
No. So, iikot ko yung camera, ha? Bear with me. Iikot ko yung camera para makita niyo yung buong setup. So, currently, tinan nyo, walang glare, di ba? Pero kapag nakatuto ka dun sa, tapat ka mismo sa ring light, ayan, ganyan yung nangyayari. That's why dapat yung ring light supposed to be at least mataas siya ng konti. I'll just show you. Talikod tayo para ikot ko kayo. Ayan. Kita niyo yung setup ko? So, mataas yung ring light ko and level siya ng below my head. Para ngayon, hindi tumatama yung ilaw sa aking glasses if I have to wear glasses. So, yun.
Ayan. Okay. So, yun po yung sikreto of the glasses. Ayan.
Yes.
Okay. So, I think more or less, ang dami na nating na-cover. So, yeah, hey. Tatawagan ko kayo individually for my my personal coach. I will ask po words of inspiration for those po who really feel pangit ngayon. Please inspire them. Oo. Who wants to go first?
Sige.
Siguro, sige, Miss Toni, go. Opo.
I think it comes together, aside from your setup, this setup, your knowledge, your look, your makeup, your hair. It also comes with also the language that we use with our clients. Kumaga parang all-in-one siya eh. Kailangan it comes together para ma-feel din natin at ma-feel din ng pasyente natin yung sinasabi natin. And of course, confidence din. Isang pinaka-ito tip na masishare ko sa inyo is always practice. Mag-video na kayo. Mag-pre-record. Okay? Mag-pre-record na kayo using your phone para makita niyo yung itsura niyo online. At kapag nagsasalita kayo, nagbibigay kayo ng expression, mag-practice na kayo or madali lang naman eh. Open niyo yung video and then mag-record kayo. Even your tone of voice. Very important siya. So with that, para ma-maintain niyo yung line of professionalism niyo even on social platforms and online.
Ayan. Thank you, Miss Toni. Practice. Don't expect that if you don't practice, maganda na kayo kaagad.
Yeah.
Miss Zandra, i-inspire mo naman yung feeling pangit ngayon.
Ayun. So, for those who are feeling down, just remember that you have a style of your own. So, don't let this pandemic temper your style and actually make your style shine through during this pandemic. Because it will not just create an impact for your patients, but it would also it commands respect. Your style would command respect for those patients who actually who need it. Our patients need a boost, a morale boost, or inspiration. So you are one of the few people that the patients go to and actually see visit. So gusto natin na we would also inspire other people, especially our patients, through our image, through how we present to them. Kasi nga katawan na body language lang ngayon ang nakikita. So that would it would reflect on how well you are confident with what you are wearing and how you look. So always be well groomed and you have to take care of your image and your of course your overall look.
Miss Zandra, invitahin mo naman sila sa Zandra Lim Designs.
Siguro Doc sa ZLD Active yung scrubs. So if you're looking for mga stylish na scrubs and it's a different style of scrub, so you can go to my account in IG. It's ZLD Active. So my scrubs are ranges from sporty to chic, elegant, and chic designs, and very trendy and very comfortable. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Zandra. Ako yung gusto ko, yung pet ko sexy. Please write that down.
Sexy, oo nga.
Curious. Miss Toni, please invite them po to Project Gorgeous. And if you want to look like a celeb, Miss Toni, paki-advise na. Paki-invite mo kami.
You can actually visit my website, www.toniaviles.com. I am also available on my Instagram, Toni Aviles, and my Facebook page is Toni Aviles Makeup Artistry. And if you want to know more about makeup, tutorial, skincare, lahat ng pampaganda, ayan. Pag-usap tayo sa Project Gorgeous, Live, Love, Lande. Yan. It's Live, Love, Lande. Para holistic ang ating well-being, even with this pandemic times.
Ang ganda naman. Live, love, lande.
Lande. Kailangan natin yan.
Kailangan. Doc Jerome, I would like to read something that was sent to us online. Doc Jerome, you look radiant sa screen. Ano po ang sikreto nyo? So please share your secret, and please inspire us.
Okay. Secret, everything that Toni said. You know, she's my mentor eh. So everything that she said earlier, paniwalaan niyo po yun kasi sinunod ko lahat yun. Hindi lang ganun karami pa yung ilaw ko, isa lang. Pati yung guidance kung ilan ang bibiling ilaw, anong ilaw, lahat tinanong ko si Toni. Kaya Toni is very much available. Lahat nung sinabi niya kanina, totoo yun. Available po sa pagpapakonsulta kung paano gumanda, no? Pero alam ko, hindi available si Toni sa ibang aspect.
Ano pa naman kita doctors now?
Are you available? O, sige.
Yeah, for consults, you can reach my number. No. Okay, so as a parting shot, I just wish to share to all the young doctors. Alam mo, doktora, pinagdaanan din natin yan, lalo na nung nagsisimula pa lang tayo sa career. I am a 6-year practicing psychiatrist, and I would consider myself still a junior in this field. But I think it's very important that you set your image clear. Like, yung image mo na ganito ka manamit, ganito ka magsalita, ganito ka magdala ng sarili mo, how you carry yourself will forever linger in the minds of your patients and your colleagues. And that is how you position yourself in your respective fields. Remember, you define your own style. Style, after all, is a way of introducing yourself without having to speak. Kung dumating ka pa lang, nakita ka nila, kahit na hindi ka magsalita, meron na silang impression sa'yo. And when we want people to respect us, the first thing into getting respected is to dress respectable. I think these are pearls that we have to remember. So, to all the young doctors, huwag kayong matakot. You don't have to follow anybody. You define yourself. Just always keep that frame of mind that dressing well is always a good idea.
Ayan naman. Arrive pa lang, nasindak na sila sa bill mo kahit wala pang nangyari. Yan. Masaya, parang wild ito. Never heard na conference ito. Ang dami pang doktor. But that's good. Oo. Jerome, please mention that you're also an event host.
Yeah. Mahabol ko lang, no? Alam nyo, doktora, bago pa kasi magkaroon ng pandemic, lahat kami, Toni and Zandra, were all very busy with wedding industry. Full-time wedding host talaga kapag weekends. Pero one of the things that I really look forward to about events is what I will wear for the event. Because yun yung nagdadagdag ng excitement sa akin eh. It really gives me that passion na parang, uy, ano kaya ang susuotin ko today? Paano kaya ako magko-combine ng polo, ng Americana, sapatos, medyas, at necktie? At week in, week out, when you go to an event and then you are ready with your outfit, I realized na talagang mas confident kapag haharap ka na sa mga events namin na 500 guests, 800 guests, 1,000 guests. So for those of you who are getting married, then you know, I organize weddings, I host weddings. That's why they call me Host MD. I'm psychiatrist on the side, and on the side as a host, I don't know which is on the side anymore because it comes with season. Eh. So during this pandemic, I'm more of a doctor. Before this pandemic, I seem to be more of both. So for those of you who may need my services, you know how to reach me. You can look me up in Facebook, Instagram, or on the internet.
So, thank you so much. So, let's bring in Dr. June and Dr. Jean po to greet you guys and
Hello.
congratulate you.
Hello, everyone. I learned a
Hi.
lot from our three panelists. Uh,
Can I
so,
please share about
daming-dami kong natutunan. And I want to tell sana Dr. Jerome, I actually went to a wedding of a friend, and Dr. Jerome was actually the host for the wedding. So when I saw him, he is a very excellent host. And then when I learned he's a doctor, mas na-impress ako. And he really dressed well. Sabi ko, siya ba yung groom? Because he's like the best dressed in the entire event. So that's how good he dresses. Congratulations, Dr.
Thank you.
Jerome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And can I please share about Dr. June Ruiz? Hindi rin niya nagpapahuli sa style. He is known for Francis Pitirang suits. Okay? Just in case, just hindi lang naitanong. Ako na magsasabi. Okay?
Totoo
And,
yan.
yes, true. Francis Libira po ang mga damit niya. Dr. Regine, any words to our three style experts?
Actually, ang laking tulong ngayon, kasi it's so difficult to be beautiful, and then you're thinking at the same time kung ano sasabihin mo. And then, at the back of your mind, ano kayang itsura ko on screen? Bakit pinipintasan na ako ng mga nakikinig? Diba? Like the other, a couple of months ago, we were talking with Dr. Ana, paano yung view ng camera? Baka nakikita mo yung utak ko. Yung nasa baba yun. Diba? So actually, your talk is bitin pa talaga, no? I think, Dr. Ana, if we'll have a lifestyle conference next year, dapat nandun ulit sila, no? We learned a lot from you. At we're honored that you gave us a few minutes, one time ninyo para maka-learn kami. Thank you very much.
Yan. Salamat to our three style experts, Dr. Jerome Go, Ms. Toni Aviles, and Ms. Zandra Lim Imasa. Their virtual booths po are on www.youngdoctors.ph. You can reach them po doon. Mag-order kayong scrubs kay Sandra. Nag-order na po ako. Pag may kinakasal po, Ms. Toni Aviles will make you look beautiful on your wedding day. And for the wedding booths po, nag-host ka rin ba sa Zoom, Doc Jerome?
Yeah, for conferences.
Ayan, he's a live host and a Zoom host and a psychiatrist. So, kung may mag-breakdown po in the middle of the event, kaya din po ni Sir. Dr. Jerome, salamat. Toni, live, love, lande, tayong lahat. Okay? Salamat, style experts.
Thank you very much.